And we're live.
Yeah.
I've never seen a flat Earth flag, but you know
haven't
what?
either. But I mean,
what does the Earth look like on a flat Earth flag?
Dude, I saw this guy explaining that the other day.
They have a ball. They just
No, because they believe there's an ice ring around the.
They
whole
believe
planet.
different things. This guy was trying to explain the other day that it was like an eyeball with an iris, and that it had like this comet tail behind it, and we lived on this stripe in the middle of the ball. But it's not a sphere. It's more like a teardrop. Like a long teardrop is what it's shaped like, and we're this stripe that goes around the. Don't listen to anything they say. The fact that we're discussing it is giving it credence. It's absurd. It's absurd. We've seen it from space.
Gives it credence? I don't think so.
We've seen the thing from space, and the fact that
no, those are lies. You didn't know
fact that they
lies.
think that every space organization in the world is in on the same lie is one of the most absurd things ever. That for some reason, China, Israel, Russia, and the United States all have common ground on this one thing, and those are just like a few of the powers.
There's that. So I agree. The fact that but they also have to extend that to the whole maritime industry, the whole aviation industry. There are other people who count on the Earth being round
to get places.
Last year, a guy took a balloon up to what, 80,000 feet, and he jumped with a camera on his head. Remember this guy? You saw pretty much that, okay,
Really?
this is a round thing. It's like, this is a guy, he was up there. People saw him come down. It's
Oh,
like,
are you talking about the Red Bull guy? So the Red Bull guy was up there like in space. Remember that, like the biggest like free fall ever?
80,000 feet.
You could see the curvature of the planet like as he's falling.
You can see that same curvature from a commercial airplane.
Can you? I'm not 100% sure.
Like when you look at the horizon, the horizon's got a little curve to it.
Does it? I need to look
When
again.
go to the beach. Look out there. You notice how at some point the boat just disappears? It's going over the fucking
Piece
horizon.
by piece. Yeah. I've flown. James doesn't know. I fly this little personal aircraft called a paramotor, and I've gone to about 12,000 feet. It's like a parachute with a fan on your back.
I know exactly what it is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I go to 12,000 feet. Earth looks flat, completely flat. And I was looking. I wanted to see the curve. I'm willing it into existence, and it's like, it's just flat. It's flat from everywhere. At 12,000, you can't see it. I don't know at 36. Maybe
You can see it. Like when you look at the horizon's got a little curve to it. You're up there.
Like I climbed. I did some mountain climbing. And I was up to 16,000 feet. It's flat as hell.
At 16.
Yeah, 16,000 is flat as hell. I mean, but that's because the topography of the Earth. It's it doesn't give you that linear thing. So you are going to have your eyes, and plus the curvature has a reflective thing with the light that bounces. There's all kinds of science with that.
I feel like if the Earth was really flat, like Russia or China by now would have exposed it and made us look like fools. Been like, oh, look at them. They lied to you about this round Earth, and then they show like verifiable proof it's flat. Like,
you know what?
That would have happened by now.
I Googled it. It says Kyle's right. It says you should be able to detect it from an airplane. They cruise at about 35,000 feet, but you need a fairly wide field of view, 60 degrees. So do you get that from a window? Probably do.
You put your face all the way
right?
in.
You should be just short of one.
And I do.
Not
I'm
a
a
full
child.
180, but yeah.
Depends on what aisle you're in, I think. If you're in that middle aisle, you get the seat right next to your face there.
Right, if the wing's not there. But if you go to like maybe all the way in first class and put your face in the window, you probably get 60 degrees.
I mean, if you try and barge into the pilot's
Hey, I need to have a word with you.
I need to know it's curved.
You start barking about the flat Earth and pounding on the pilot's door, they'll let you right in every time.
You know what would be a cool feature for planes? You know how they have those little TVs? Maybe this is already a thing. Where like you can put stuff in, you can like check where you are in your flight and whatnot. They should have a camera where you can like see through the front of the plane. They have that?
They do, yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I've seen that on Delta flights.
Really?
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's
So there's
great.
like a GoPro on the front.
I don't know where it was, but you
I
can
like
see
to believe
outside
it's
the
suction
plane.
cupped.
You can see a bird when you crash into it. Then you can see the birds coming and you crash into it. Yeah,
You hit a bird, it's gonna be a real problem.
It must happen all the time.
500
Get
miles.
the fuck out of the way. You know they have those hawks at airports to like run the birds off.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we've all seen that demonstration from Boeing where they're throwing frozen turkeys into the 747 engines or whatever.
I need to find this.
The fucking turbines in like super high speed like photography are going like slicing it. It's like slice, like segmenting a frozen turkey
Really?
an inch at a time.
What a
It's
time saver
really
that would
fucking
be.
cool. It dices and so
And it
much
comes
more.
out cooked the other side too.
Ah, James is thinking.